So I don't know about you guys, but I think Apple really needs to slow down and really take care of some of the bugs and issues being reported by many iPhone users. Today I wanted to get on here and sort of go into a bit of a rant to sort of keep you guys updated with some of the current bugs and issues plaguing iOS 18 since the beginning and up to now iOS 18.3.1, which has been out for nearly a month as of the filming of this video. There's still about 5 issues that you guys continue to report and some issues that I've encountered myself. And I think Apple really just needs to slow down with software updates and really focus on stability and addressing some of these bugs. Now, iOS 18.3.1, as I mentioned, was released on February 10th, so nearly a month after the filming of this video. And on the release notes, Apple says this update provides important bug fixes and security updates. Now, there's a really important security update for the USB port, so I recommend everyone to update to 18.3.1. But I also feel like Apple at this point just really needs to release another minor update and really focus on stability with 18.3.2. So let's talk about some of the current issues. One thing I want to point out is that I've had one issue basically every single day on my iPhone 16 Pro Max running 18.3.1. Obviously, I have two major devices. I have a beta testing device and an official software device. On this device right here, I've had Wi-Fi issues basically every single day on iOS 18.3.1. So normally when you connect to a Wi-Fi network, whether it's at home or at work, when you leave, then obviously your iPhone disconnects. You're no longer within range, so your iPhone disconnects. But when you come back, your iPhone should automatically reconnect. Well, my iPhone hasn't been doing that for the past 2 to 3 weeks since Apple released iOS 18.3.1. Every time I come back into the studio, I have to manually go into settings, select Wi-Fi, and click on the Wi-Fi network so my iPhone can actually reconnect. Now, I've also seen multiple reports of cell service issues or cell network issues. Now, I can't really tell when there's cell service issues. Sometimes it could be towers or whatever. In my case, I haven't really had any cell service issues. Some of you guys are reporting this. In my experience, I've just had Wi-Fi stability and connection issues with 18.3.1, and this is an issue that's been dragging all the way from the release of iOS 18 initially back in September till this day with 18.3.1, and I think these Wi-Fi issues really need to be addressed. And again, some of you guys are reporting cell service issues, so if you are, let me know in those comments down below and which device you're currently using. Now, two other issues that continue to drag and continue to be a problem for iPhone user have to do with the photos and the camera application. Now, with iOS 18.2, 18.3, I had an issue on my camera where sometimes when I switch between lenses, sometimes they would freeze. The camera app would freeze on me, or when I launched the camera application, it would just be a black screen here with all the controls around it, but I have to quit the app and relaunch it in order to actually take a picture with the camera application. Now, I have to say that ever since updating to 18.3.1, I haven't had any camera issues, but I know most of you guys are still reporting these camera freezing issues and the black screen when you launch the camera application on your iPhone. Again, if you're having these issues, let me know which iPhone you're currently using. Now, in terms of the Photos application, when I first updated to iOS 18.3.1, I've noticed some choppiness and lagginess when I was browsing through the Photos app, but after a few days, everything went back to normal, and till this day, everything is buttery smooth. I think when I first updated, everything was sort of indexing into place, so there was a little bit of lag, but at this point, everything is running buttery smooth. But some of you guys are still reporting the Photos app laggy and glitchy, and in some cases even crashing for some users. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about the battery life. Now, I do have to say that the battery life on my iPhone has been great ever since iOS 18.3 and on 18.3.1, but some of you guys are saying that with this software update, the battery is draining rather quickly, and when you wirelessly charge your device, you've experienced some overheating. Now, I have to say, when wirelessly charging my device, I do notice that my iPhone gets a little warmer than expected. That is to be expected with wireless charging, but I don't get the overheating prompt anymore. And when it comes to the actual battery life, it's been pretty solid for me. But according to you guys over on my YouTube community poll, you guys are asking for two things: stability and great battery life. And I think Apple should really slow down, take a moment to really address some of these concerns instead of just releasing a bunch of software updates with a bunch of features that many iPhone users honestly haven't really asked for. So in my opinion, I think Apple should release iOS 18.3.2 and actually address some of these concerns and issues for iPhone users. Keep in mind that Apple is currently testing their next major update, 18.4, but that software won't be available for another month and a half. So we really need Apple to polish the software up before they continue with additional software and features. It's just my opinion. I just wanted to get on here and talk about this because I feel like Apple is just running along with different software releases and not really focusing on some of the bugs and stability on iPhone. But I would like to hear from you in those comments down below. Again, Apple could be working on this software update. I was told by multiple sources that 18.3.1 was internally being tested at the moment, and Apple is considering releasing this update before 18.4, which again is set to be released in about a month and a half. So there you guys have it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. If you're having any issues, any bugs, let me know which device. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.